Alright, I almost tried to play this game at the same time as having Premiere Pro open. That would have been a problem. Yeah, you don't want your editing program open, chat, while at the same time you're playing to play a very, high fidelity video game and stream it. Might cause some issues. Good thing I noticed that too. I am early today, you are, Mike. I guess this was a non-work day. Had it easy. I feel a bit sniffly. Don't know why. I think I ate something spicy earlier on my chicken. I think it's affected me. You found this really funny Nomura quote. Oh, a Nomura quote. Actually don't sympathize or empathize with Sora at all. I think I'm closer to those characters like Xehanort and Sora is like my enemy. Now I always think of him as I would unleash my attacks on him and then I draw him in a way and that I think he will be able to make a comeback at me. In that sense, I really think that Sora is just like the opposite personality character to who I am, so apparently Nomura thinks he's the edgy boy. Nomura thinks of himself as an edgy anime villain. That makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Reached chapter 3 of this game? Good job. Started this game yesterday, I'm loving it. Did you never play it originally that I'm taking it? I mean, yeah, it's pretty solid. My cat was cold, so I wrapped her in a big blanket and now she naps. You are really mothering that cat, aren't you? You're spoiling it. I have a question for you. You think you'd be okay being on an airplane going to Japan since you have motion sickness? Going to get, that's what Dramamine is for if I ever have motion sickness. Yeah, there's motion sickness medicine, you know. That's what I normally take when I'm going to be in a vehicle for a long period of time. Nomura is edgy, shocker. Well, he had a zipper phase, so that was, kind of your first clue. Evil loves zippers for some reason. I don't know. Adrenaline in my soul, Dead Space is dope as fuck. Well, that is a very poetic thing, is adrenaline in my soul. It's been interesting to watch the Dead Space revival, I will say that much, because I still remember all the negativity surrounding Dead Space 3. Ooh, that was a killer. People were mad. And for good reason. And because it was a shit game with a lot of, bullshit microtransactions, but still. That was like the first game I remember people getting pissed off for over microtransactions. It was like a case study. Has Nomura ever gotten over zipper phase? He doesn't do it as much now. There's still zippers aplenty, but not like, he doesn't like double load it with zippers. Marvel's Midnight Suns has so much stuff in it, and it's too long. I'm just trying to get to the end, and I don't know if I'm close. Well, it's made by that XCOM developer, right? So, yeah. Their games tend to be very beefy and long. Like me. Just about to go to sleep, and then my favorite God King starts streaming in his melodic voice, so help me God. Well, you knew that was, yeah, but you don't lie, you were waiting. You were staying up. Because you know I stream at the same time. Like, oh, Dartigan just happens to be on at this exact same time as he is every other night. What a surprise. Totally didn't see it coming, even though he said he was going to stream the next day. But I'll believe it for the moment. Yeah, he totally caught you by surprise, and maybe you'll stay awake for an extra hour. But oof, God King, oof, God, making me, that's a bit like you. You're lucky I don't use Twitter. I'd put that in my bio. Also know the only reason there was a musical segment in Kingdom Hearts 2 was because Nomura saw a play while developing the game and he wanted to put one in. Apparently whoever made the music for Kingdom Hearts hated those. Everyone hated those things, except Nomura. It was terrible. But it was this little fishy fun, wasn't it? Yeah. I bet even the actress who sang it was like, what the fuck is this garbage? You're paying me for this? All right, but oof. It's probably like her last gig. I don't know if that was the original Ariel voice actress. I know they had her for the first Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know if she came back for the sequel. I would hope not, just so she wouldn't have had to sing that. You like the music section in Kingdom Hearts 2? What is wrong with you? Make Dartigan into God Emperor. Time to get him plugged in that chair and commit atrocities in his name. I don't really need atrocities committed in my name. Yet. He has done yet. Give me time. I cannot imagine any Kingdom Hearts actors walk away not confused as to what. Well, they know what they're usually reading out. It's just like sappy garbage. They're all adults. They're like, yeah, it's a kid's game. I'm like, yeah, I'll just say some stupid shit for like 5 hours and make a couple dozen bucks. Hmm. I sound like a Minecraft villager sometimes. Why did I just now realize that? Yeah, all right, chat. Big tell. I actually voiced the villagers in Minecraft. Didn't want to give it away until now. So there's something wrong with me because I like something you didn't? I guess so. I mean, generally, yeah. Well, it's just when it's something that's so universally reviled, I have to wonder if there's something. It's like you say, I like eating shit. I'm going to assume something's a little bit off with you if you state that. It's like, I just love it. Just yum yum. I'm just like, okay, you fly your own freak flag and enjoy it if you do, but I'm going to stay over here in a different room, not looking at you, averting eye contact. I'll be leaving the stream on, but I legit am too very tired to be, and we'll be falling asleep. Hey, have a good night, man. Sleep well. Guess you had another day full of meetings. Or, yeah, probably that. Yeah. Well, don't worry. We'll spread the love regardless. It's very simple. I'm right, and the rest of you, I mean, believe what you like. I'm sure you probably like listen to the Fishy Fun song all the time on repeat on YouTube. Like, got it favored and everything. Your day was full of memes. I get the feeling that is most of your days. Based on your post history. Remember 40k Space Marine 1 is a story-based third-person shooter, so do you not send that? The thing is, I can't play Space Marine 1. I own it, but I can't get it to run on my computer. It just doesn't work. It crashes. As soon as I hit the button to play game, it just goes to black, crashes. First day back at the gym working out. Let's play while you're tired then. I'm guessing arm day, right? Actually, leg day can make you tighter than arm day. Fun fact, one team handled the gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but they were replaced by another for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's why the combat doesn't feel as good. Well, there's like a, 10-year gap between the two games. I'm not surprised. That is a different team. But there's other problems in Kingdom Hearts 3 besides that. Hope my nose gets back to normal soon. All I smell is smoke. This is the COVID-related loss of sense of smell, right? I don't know. Hopefully, but sometimes it can really last a while. Make sure you're getting treated properly. 13 years? Well, I know it was at least a decade, but that's a very long time. I'm guessing. Who made all the? Was it other teams that also worked on all the handheld games? Or is that the Kingdom Hearts 3 team? Every day is leg day when your car is a racing clutch. I'm beginning to think that clutch. People who drive stick are the clutch. Are basically the car version of vegans. They always got to mention it. So, what do you drive? Oh, I drive stick. Oh, yeah, I got a clutch and everything. They are literally the auto vehicular version of a vegan. They'll let you know. So yeah, I just drove to work on my stick shift. So they'll just try to bring up at every conversation about the car. It's like, oh yeah, it's cool, man. It's very nice. Very impressed. Just like PC gamers. Really? Do PC? I mean, I don't really feel like, oh, I'm a PC gamer. I mean, usually you get asked what you play on, whether it's PC or console, because sometimes people want to know what they can play, if they can play with you. This will now be your personality. Hasn't it always been your personality? For the next 10 years? You gotta have the right wardrobe or you're gonna do it. You can't just regularly be dressed normally and talk about your stick shift. Gotta get the outfit of a stick shift driver. First team that handled Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Last project was Versus 13, but we see how that turned out. So there, Versus 13, you mean the people made 15. And then apparently just now finished up on Forsaken. Oh, that team has added a lot of unluck. A lot of bad luck. Why did I say unluck? I think but 3 in the end is actually the 13th or 14th game. Yeah, we know. We all know how it goes. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts is weird. But the fans like it for some reason. They don't know what they want. And now it's going to continue to be confusing. But I can just show the car, no uniform required. You can't just show, people won't, look, zoomies won't even know what a stick shift is. I'm like, what's a stick shift? They're like they're getting cars that drive themselves, let alone like have a shifter or anything. So you have to like show, like literally tell them. They're gonna recognize it. Like, oh, that must be, oh, that car, he must be driving stick. Zoomies don't even know what a car is. They'll be lucky if they can afford one. This quite a big game. I'm only it feels like it has gotten a little bit longer than the original. Maybe they just made like the areas geometrically bigger, so it takes a little bit longer to travel through them. The prodigal chat spammer has returned. What is your normal spam routine though? I don't think we have much of a spam issue here. I feel like you're gaslighting. I mean, do we have a spam issue? I don't think we do. We take that very seriously. What are the zoomies? Basically it's the the zoomer generation. Basically the current crop of under 20 vibes. But like I always tell everyone, all that generational shit we pay so much attention to the West is basically astrology. It's really bullshit stupidity. You can't determine too much about a person's personality based on it. Your cat woke up from a nap. Yeah, they'll do that several times a day. It's nothing to get worried about. Been doing all the side missions though and trying to explore I've been doing them too. I'm a Pisces. Yeah, see, that doesn't tell me anything about someone. It's like someone saying their their generational name. Doesn't really tell you much. I kind of hate it, but I have to use it because no one will know what I'm talking about otherwise. It's just another thing the boomers gave us. Since they were like the first big generational like group that I think of that it basically was created for them. To market. Okay, I have no idea what I'm saying. Good. You'll fit in well. Such a Libra thing to say. Yeah. Well, see, that makes actually sense. I've met people who actually pay a lot of attention to astrology. Did you have to backtrack a lot in the OG? I think there was a few. You have to like go back to medical, but it's a different part of medical. So, and there's like another section. Basically, there was like one or two sections of the ship that have a part that's locked off, and you have to go back to it once you get access. Taking that, or was there? I don't know. Like I said, I never played the original. I only saw it played, so my memory of it is not as sharp as it is for like the second or third game. Watching a video today where someone had the infected skin on Isaac's suit. When he walks his helmet off, he has no head. Just an example. Okay, that sounds pretty badass. An infected skin. I guess that's like a special reward for like doing something in the game. Maybe it's like the new game plus reward if you beat it on that. Oh, welcome back. All right. All my announcements are done, so we're solid. Any sorting version of humanity will always have its followers, from which Harry Potter house to your astrology to East Asian animal years. I'm Year of the Rabbit. This is my year, y'all. If it helps people see what they need to see about themselves, just interpreters. Risk being the true charlatans is my hot take. I'm just saying you can't really determine much about a person by the year they're born in. No, infected suit is your pre-order with deluxe edition. Oh yeah, see, I didn't do that. Didn't buy that. I'm not spending like $80 for a game. You can upgrade to deluxe edition, but I'm not going to though. I've already paid the money for the game. I don't need to pay more. At that point, it's just a $10 DLC. Seems like a bit of a ripoff, actually. $10 for a freaking skin? Highway robbery. I can buy a carton of eggs for that much money. Proper sustenance. Heard the popo. That I believe there's like a fire somewhere up, away from me. A couple miles away. I don't know. I heard a fire truck earlier. I'm trying to not randomly spam and talk, but that's never really been an issue. Are you suddenly inflicted with the urge? I need to spam. Loving the game, but don't think I could do a platinum run. We'll see. It's not really an issue for me. I never platinum a game. Don't have time for that stuff. It is freezing fucking cold here. Well, speaking of cold, I got my air conditioning fixed now. For the past couple days, I've actually warmed my apartment up by turning on the oven and cracking the door because the fan stopped working in my air conditioning unit, so it wasn't pumping heat out. So that got fixed this morning. And weirdly enough, I think my oven heats up my apartment better than my air conditioner by a couple degrees. I'm not sure, I wonder if it's more expensive. Wait. My air conditioner is like 2 different machines, like the outdoor unit and the indoor unit, whereas my oven is just like 1. I wonder if it'd be cheaper to just use my oven to heat normally. Don't actually, because I have a electric coil stove, I'm one of the elite master few who, don't use gas ovens. You feel free to like bask in my aura of my aura of cleanliness and good. I don't know what the fuck I'm going with this. It's just stupid arguments over gas stoves. No, it's just an electric coil stove, so I just turned the oven on and cranked the door and it got really warm. I use my oven to heat every apartment I've lived in and never paid for heat. You mean like gas heat? I mean, you're still paying money for if it was electric oven. Just goes into your electric bill. If you never played the OG, be sure to take the first letter of every chat. I'm already aware of that meme. Girl dead. Yep, I know. Use electric oven, you're not special. Apparently I am, according to the media. Take the knobs off when you do that so they don't melt. Well, the knobs in my oven are not on the front of it, they're on the back of it. The shield that goes in the back of it, so they're very far away from the heat source. And I think that's only older knobs that are made of like different type of plastic or rubber. These are like, if these start melting, then I got bigger issues. Yeah, watch your about Susie Hunter's review. I really liked it. It's part of what made me want to watch your version of a playthrough of. Hear about Susie Hunter's review of this game or something else. I don't know who Susie Hunter is, so I haven't seen it. But apparently, I'm glad it made you want to check me out. Guess I better sub. Well, thank you. Don't know why that sound effect didn't play it for that, or did it and I just missed it. Typical Dora lauding his superiority over chat just because he has electric appliances. Well, I didn't used to until like literally this week when I found out that having an electric stove makes me one of the chosen elite who will get to be part of like, the next, race of like, of Supermen. I don't know what it's going to do for me, but apparently it was the right decision to choose to have one. But there you go. There's the sub. It's just a little delayed. Thank you, Graham, for the sub. Susie is the sphere. Okay, I actually only know her as the sphere hunter. I've only seen a few of her vids before. I know who she is. But don't really regularly watch her stuff, but okay. I hear it's pretty good stuff. She was in a game I played recently too. As like a zombie. Oh my bad. Sphere, yeah, there you see, already taken care of. But I'm glad that it inspired you to also check me out or watch my streams or my playthroughs, whichever one it was. You want Isaac to say something passive-aggressive when Daniels asks him to do something? Again? Well, the thing is, they let Isaac talk in this game, but they're definitely keeping his mouth shut as much as they can. He really only speaks when he's spoken to and, like, doesn't really interject that much. Finally got the fully upgraded pulse rifle. Ew. Like I said, that's not one of the weapons I'd stick my precious nudes into. But if it's only like a multiple playthrough where you get to keep your guns, okay, you eventually are going to get it upgraded. I guess we should get started though. I feel like I'm good and warmed up. Zero gravity. Playing New Game Plus today and had a partially upgraded contact beam when I faced the brute on the bridge. It hit him so hard it blasted him over a railing. Yeah, that is a good gun. Okay, what was I doing last time, actually? Launch the SOS beacon. Yeah, I think I still have... what is it? Let me check my list. Yeah, I gotta find the chief engineer's Rousseau's rig somewhere here as well. I guess we can launch the beacon first. Dart has a good fluffer. Okay, I only know fluffer as being the term for like a made-up porn career where you like gotta keep the guy hard. Is that what you're calling me? Or saying I haven't employed? Yes. Well, yeah, I definitely pay someone to give me blowjobs. Just so I can stay hard for my non-existent porn scenes. Okay, you really think streamers live the luxuriant lifestyle, don't you? Yeah, we got a sound effect. You give it the bits, though. We'll check it out on YouTube. What was it? Cat, feline, oh my god, pussy, what, oh my god, helps us me out. Okay, you having a good day over there? I'm a little concerned. That was a lot of words you just said, and none of them really stringed together into anything coherent. Oh, Logical is celebrating his new badge. Look at that, 75k bits. I gotta get through it. No power. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Everything's just popping out here.
Power restored.
What's the darkest book you've read? Mine was Lord of the Fly. The darkest book I've read? Well, it's not really a book, but I guess it would be a manga. It'd probably be Berserk. Berserk has the old... is pretty dark at times. But I don't know if you count that as a book. I mean, it comes in book form. Oh, there's probably been a few other adult seinen manga that I've read that is also maybe a bit darker or messed up than Berserk. Besides manga, like, I don't know then. Probably nothing really, comes onto the same radar. Maybe It, because it has some pretty fucked up scenes in it. Stephen King is known for that. I don't know why. Maybe he doesn't do it anymore, but he used to like, you know what? I'm gonna have like a random sex scene in the sewer with my underage child characters. Like, whatever, Steven. I'm sure it made sense in your head at the time. Bible Black. See, I know what that is, but I've never watched it. Yeah, I knew it. Knew you were gonna pop out of there. Almost did a Bible Black cosplay group a few years back. That'd have been some interesting cosplay. I mean, it's really just school uniforms, isn't it? Stephen King was probably high on cocaine. Well, like I said, I'm not sure what his cocaine years were, but for It, maybe, I don't know. So is that thing I need on this floor as well? Or is it back? Okay, it's on a different floor. Up above me, so.
Power restored.
Huh? But yeah, but I don't know. I'd have to think. I haven't really read that too many fucked up novels. So I don't really think I have anything that probably meets your criteria. I don't even think Lord of the Flies is that fucked up. And you said that's your most fucked up. Yeah, I don't think I'd call that, you know, that fucked up. I need to stop. I just swore way too much in one statement. Messed up. There we go. New official word. Why is my gun shooting off way to the side all of a sudden? Did you see that? I aimed it like down the center, but it like shot up here. He had like a mirror attached to his kneecap, so it was like shooting the beam in a different direction. The necromorphs chat, they've gotten smarter. They're using mirrors. The old kneecap beam. Well, in this game, going for the kneecap is kind of, you know, primary. But for some reason, the laser beam was like going off into the weird direction. We don't need to go that way. Need to fire there so we can. You don't consider a kid killing each other as dark? What's your criteria? Well, that's pretty dark, but for some reason I think I messed up. It's higher level than that. Because it also depends on a lot of things like context and everything else. Alright, we're gonna buy ourselves a new suit. You want something fucked up that'll like destroy your life? Go look up a story called Boku no Pico. Huh? How about that? Boku no Pico, my brother. You asked for the most. I haven't read it, but I know of it. It's legendary. We all know about Boku no Pico, not impressed. I'm sure that everyone here, most people here don't. What am I buying? I need money. I mean, I would never watch it. It's a terrible idea. From what I've only seen the meme of it, and it's enough to steer me away from it. It's like God intended for me to, you know, better things in life. Alright, we'll buy that many. Oh, also thank you for the 24 months Vault Dad, and also thank you for the bits, Logical. Alright, looking good. Lost 10 gallons because of 10 gallons. I don't like that, what you're insinuating with that. How was everybody's day? You know what? Mine was pretty solid. I basically got all the audio, you know, part of my, you know, editing done today, which is usually like, you know, a lot of labor. But tomorrow I just gotta find all the video clips I need. And then I'll almost be done with my Sonic video. Alright, we can upgrade suit more. Let's see. Let's go up. What is this? Kinesis throw damage? Yes, please. Duration. HP. Rip Sonic apart, show no mercy, destroy the Sonic. Well, yeah, I don't have that kind of power, you realize. The Sonic fandom is like, they cannot be destroyed. They would have happened by all the shitty games they've had to play by now if it were. They are hardened in a crucible none of us can ever imagine. They've endured, like, what, over 25 years of really bad Sonic games. What can I do to break them at this point? No, you asked the impossible. It's like asking me to, like, assault the gates of Mount Doom. Like, you ain't getting through that. Mine was great getting tattooed Thursday. What are you getting? What's your art gonna be? Where the frick is this launch station? Find you someone who forgives you as much as the Sonic fan base forgives Team Sonic. Is it even Team Sonic? Like, what even is Team Sonic at this point? I'm a bit is it like the same team that's been making every single Sonic game since like the 90s, or they just keep like giving they like pass the Team Sonic name onto some other developer every couple of years? So no, like all the people who are originally responsible for Sonic, I think have long since moved on. Little eyes, what secrets have you seen? Oh, he plucked him out, did he? Main devs, I mean, that would really suck to be able to only get to make Sonic games. I'd hate to be assigned to that team. Like, oh yeah, I finally get to work at Sega. You get put on Sonic team. Oh fuck. Oh no. You know, I like how chunky looking the suit's looking now. I don't know why an engineer would need like suits that give him armor though. Isaac loves desecrating bodies. At this point, chunking up a body just makes sure it can't like come back to life with all of its limbs intact to kill him. It's a safety protocol. I swear I opened these chests before. Does it actually like refill chests in the game if you come back to an area? I certainly think it does. Sure, it is. It's 100%. Like if those little bat things come in, they can revive them.
Administrator access granted. Prepping launch tubes.
Right, put it.
Error. Launch tubes obstructed.
What was that?
The miners must have booby-trapped the launch tubes too. They're scrap.
Well, that's great. We can't just toss the beacon out a window.
There's gotta be something. The asteroid. The one in the mining bay for smelting.
What about it?
If I attach the SOS beacon to that asteroid and then launch it away from the ship, we'd get a clean broadcast.
And you'd get yourself killed. The machinery in there is still running, Isaac.
Then it probably kept those things out too. This is our best shot, Kendra. I'm taking it.
Thank you, because I'm greatly underpricing myself and I'm spending more money than I make. Oh, started working reformatting and redesigning my photography business, trying to up my prices and attract better clients. My goal by 2024 is to make close to 100k a year. I hope so. That'd be pretty amazing. But you got the talent for it. Definitely, I've seen your work. You definitely pro, girl. And I like the confidence. So I'm rooting for you. Alright, so what are we doing now? God, this has been a lot of back and forth troubleshooting in this section of the game. Alright, go shoot the asteroid. Gotcha. We go back down to the asteroid room. Who's the most craziest video game character you remember? Craziest? Maybe, from what I understand, like Majima guy from Yakuza is pretty crazy, right? I mean, the guy at one point pretended to be a zombie, didn't he? Uh-oh. Ow. I don't know, when you say crazy, I'd rather think of like a more fun crazy character than just like, you know, murderous and insane crazy character. There's plenty of those. I don't recall this battery missing here the last time. Or have I actually been in this room yet? We'll take this one. Do you think the reason Isaac stomps so hard is because he used the gravity boosters on his pack? No, I think he just like really puts his body weight into it. If there was like special stuff happening to make this stomp, you'd see like the thrusters go off. There'd be a light effect. No, he just really leans into it. Maybe he lived in Australia and there's a lot of spiders, so he just has like trauma. Never skips leg day. Isaac doesn't really strike me as being like that muscular. He's like a really regular build. Mostly shooting boudoir fetish cosplay. I've also been getting ready to shoot porn type photography, videography. Also shoot family portraits, newborns, and weddings. Don't much care for those though, but they pay better. Full spectrum. All takers, all jobs. You seen how muscular his legs are? I don't know. I haven't really. Has they ever given you a shot of that in the series? Just beat Plague Tale Requiem, and you could have sworn you had a... Well, I sent the first one. I have not sent the sequel yet. I played through it. I did a live stream, but I have not made a video on it yet. Haven't had time. There's been too much other stuff coming up. Hear about the actress? Tessa's actress from Last of Us? Yeah, I heard she died of cancer, sadly. At 45 too, way too young to go out.
Zero gravity.
You want to figure out a plan?
The asteroid's held by a few gravity tethers. There's no emergency shutdown. I'll have to disable them the hard way. Plant the SOS beacon on the surface.
Okay.
Okay. Shut down dangerous thing. Just finished this game, one of the best remakes ever. Dead Space 2 would be accepted if the same team works on. Apparently they're working on an Iron Man game, so it might be a while before they make a Dead Space 2 remake. But it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Where'd my reward go? Okay. Iron Man game? Yeah, it's been confirmed for a while. This same team is working on an Iron Man game. Forgot to go outside. Forgot to go outside. Well, I've been looking around to make sure I get things right first. There's like stuff in here I want to check out. Seems like that's the case. Alright, I get through this without dying. I got you.
Entering vacuum.
This feels like this is completely new. Feels new because you don't have the jump jet? Well, yeah, that would be the case.
Caution. Gravity tether disengaged.
And can you shoot the beam? Slow beam? Oh, I don't have any. No, I don't have any slow beam to shoot. Ow!
Warning. Exterior gravity tethers offline. Interior tethers at full power.
And fun fact, the necromorphs made from the deceased still have parts of their conscious and perceive you to be the monsters due to the hive mind's influence. That's where they're attacking you. Where do you learn that lore at? Weird that the muted, it's weird that the muted sound is oddly comforting. Oh, it's got that, it's because you're remembering your time back in the womb. Maybe, I don't know. That's me making shit up. I don't know, I'm glad they even do it to begin with, and instead of just like, go with a lot of like, here's a bunch of sound in space. Why is that even there? What does that thing do? Huh? Why they got bear traps, you know, on the asteroid? dead. Super fucking dead.
Entering zero gravity.
People figured out a plan.
The asteroid's held by a few gravity tethers. There's no emergency shutdown. I'll have to disable them the hard way. Plant the SOS beacon on the surface.
Okay.
Caution. Gravity tether disengaged.
Fucking. Always the same shit with you guys, ain't it? Space, no one can hear you die. Well, we always have radios though, so I think that's a mule, not the same time. Not the case. Ring is a gravity tether. It's what? Well, the gravity tethers are the beams, actually. Is what I'm assuming. I don't know why you'd have like a bunch of jagged teeth on it and make it move. Sometimes they just like, we like making things look metal as fuck in the Dead Space universe.
Interior gravity tethers offline.
Well, now it's
Exterior
safe to actually
tethers
go out there since that shuts down the ground. Well, no, those things are still there. Whoopsies. Make sure when I come back in, I come back in from this side.
entering vacuum. Caution. Gravity tether disengaged.
Come on. Yeah, stick them out. Double day here. The teeth hold the rock in place, but it's not actually touching it.
Warning. Payload 8772 is no longer tethered. Untrained personnel must leave the mining bay immediately.
Yup, you dick. Oh, he led the target too. Bet you 10 bucks he dies, 10 bucks he dies. I mean, it's a very strong possibility. Because I don't remember which side I came in. Actually, is it moving anymore? It's actually not moving anymore. Or was way worse. Well, in the original, you didn't get to like, yeah, you had to like jump from spot to spot, so that would make it more iffy. Did Dartigan lock himself out? I don't think I did. No, I'm good.
Exiting vacuum.
Okay. Now we gotta go find a button to press somewhere. This just hit me, but will I know one in this universe have robotic prosthetics? I'm sure they do, we just haven't seen any... We haven't really seen a lot of characters in Dead Space who are still alive. And there's no reason why you wouldn't have someone like that. But then again, maybe they don't need it because they can regrow entire arms, so they could just like clone your arm and or make a clone of you and take the arm off that and put it on. So they probably don't need robotics. They can just have like, hey, you want a new arm? You get a new arm. Given how dangerous their working environments are, there's probably a good reason why they would need that too. But yeah, we saw like the baby room where they like grow organs, so that's what I'm assuming. If you get one lost in an accident, they just put a new one on. Hell yeah, prosthetic eye though? Well, there's that, yeah. Guess he didn't have enough money to afford a brand new eye. Oh, fuck, you're too close for me to use that. That wasn't happening before, was it? This is nuts. This cannot be a safe. Like, there's flamethrowers working here, boss. Maybe have a proper place to vent. Oh, you know what? I forgot to bring the battery with me. Forgot to bring the battery with me. The thing that make these car batteries, I mean these batteries as thick as a car battery, so they're very durable. Do you have the next game picked out for me to play or make a video of? Well, my next video will likely be on this. Next game to play will either be Forsaken or Forspoken, whatever it's called, or High Flame. We got plenty of options for the next couple months. Also, GMC, thank you for the gift sub to Berserko. Sleepy kitty. That is 90% of a cat today, you realize. Forspoken, you have to do it. I have to like take on the burden so you don't have to see it. You don't have to play yourself. Spend money on it. Yes, let the people who can like buy that game as a, you know, and mark it off on their taxes be the ones to play it. And given the sales of it apparently shit, that's probably what most people are doing. You've been played for a full? Yeah, that's what cats do to you. They market them as like, oh, they're cute and sweet and playful all the time. Nope, they sleep all day. Be free, little... Oh, that was fast.
It's working. The beacon's online, broadcasting wideband. I'll align the receiver. This will take a minute. Head on back to the tram station.
Don't torture myself with woke spoken. I have played worse. Trust me. And also, it must be sinned. Because if it... Uh-oh.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Oh, it's this dick again. Didn't you get enough already?
Quarantine shit with that hunter there. The system can't lift the lockdown.
Override the manual door release!
I'll try. Damn it! The explosion fried half the circuit. Almost there. Hold it off. I got it. Hit the manual release.
Manual release.
Manual release is ready. Manual release is ready.
I don't see it. Oh, it's the thing.
Damn it! Try the door now.
Goodbye. Wait, can they just like jump down here? Didn't we also freeze that thing so it shouldn't be following us anymore? I guess it unfroze itself. Oh well. Your life is woke. What's that like? Killing me with the cost of ammo these days. Some people call this game woke because it has gender neutral bathrooms, and I am like, when have I? Okay, they're just I haven't even noticed that detail, but big fucking whoop. I think you need a bit more than that to be considered woke. Must be really annoying to be like nearly unkillable, but then you just come up against a guy who can just like freeze you in place. Wait, why am I in fight? Yeah, I almost got squished by the door there, but alright. Alright, where am I headed? Going up. Turn to the trail, yeah. Before we leave this place, though, I got a side mission I need to do here. Find the chief injures... If I can. I might not be able to. Where would that be? Oh, I guess it is up there as well. Rasu's rig is probably somewhere in engineering. We should try the line gun. Great for taking out both legs. Yeah, but I kind of like weapons I currently got.
But I can't be sure. The system's bugged out again. I'm getting those camera glitches. The ones that look like my brother. Waving at me. At least the beacon's away. I'm aligning the... Wait. Array receiver not responding. Oh shit.
The comms array. We never fixed it. Guess it wasn't a broken encoder.
Then let's hope that 48 hours estimate was wrong too. No comms, no rescue. Take the tram to the bridge. I'll hack open the door to communications. You see what's happening with the array. And don't worry about Nicole. Like Hammond said. She'll do the smart thing.
What's up, Loggy? How you doing? Alright, everything is still broken in the world of Dead Space. What else is new? Where is this on that? Ah, fuck it, please. Fucking get back. Oh, you guys are new. Oh, there's people's heads. They nearly got me. Broken. Yes, sounds right. That's really all you can say about that. Everything is broken, and you always have need Isaac here to fix it. Nothing can ever work. Where the Japanese schoolgirls out because of all the tentacles. We are on a Japanese named ship. Can you die to the head so we can see that I kind of already killed them? I know the death animation you're asking for though. I don't really want to buy pulse rifle ammo. I'm thinking of sticking my pulse rifle away for a bit. And use what? Yeah, we'll use the line gun. Why not? I got some ammo for it. Stop running around with your pulse rifle all over the place. Not the first person to tell me that. It's like we dated or something. Hey, put your pulse rifle away. God, I can't take you anywhere. I have more ammo. I actually didn't really have much ammo for this gun either, did I? Alright.
Clearance confirmed.
Don't say it, chat. Say what? No, do say it, chat. Stomp, stomp, stomp for justice. Chop, chop, chop. I need Toon Avengers. Well, it's been a while since I thought of that show. I barely recall much of it. Except for, I have better memories of the Animaniacs, actually. Remember the Tiny Toon Adventures movie? There was a movie? Excuse me? Call that bit. But I did watch Tiny Toon Adventures, but yeah, I was more into Animaniacs, which came afterward. They go on a summer vacation. Okay, maybe I did say that. Like I said, I remember the characters and I remember the theme song of the show. And that Steven Spielberg was behind it. There's like 2 levels to this thing. Engineering. I need to get this guy. I want to get the master override. So we gotta go engineering and get this guy's what is rig? His rig. Good remake? Yes. I feel like I've had to answer that question a lot. And baby, yeah, it's pretty solid. You know, not too many strong complaints. Pretty much any complaint I would have about this would have been a complaint about the original Dead Space as well. Where is this guy's arm at? And why didn't I get it before?
Entering zero gravity.
Just love the fact that it's a AAA game at launch that's not a broken pile of shit. Why does that feel like that's a new thing? I mean, mainly because a lot of AAA games recently have been that. You know, they haven't lived up to the hype, or they didn't run very well. Then we did just get God of War Ragnarok not that long ago, and that was a AAA game that didn't run like shit. Oh yeah, the noise world. I forgot about this one. Sorry, what? No, it's alright. You don't need to hear it again. And here it's intentional though. Is it in, oh, it was in there. That's why I couldn't get it before.
Clearance confirmed.
You dare. My moment of victory. Like Dead Island, Not that I wasn't, well, no, Dying Light is the game. Dead Island 2 hasn't come out yet. I wouldn't be surprised if Dying Light 2 sucks, though. I mean, Dead Island 2 sucks, though. Alright, back to the bridge. Dying Light 2 does suck? Oh yeah, it definitely does. But I think their chat was referring to Dead Island. You know, the predecessor to Dying Light. First Dead Island, I look, people like the first Dead Island. Oh yeah, well, hello everyone. Welcome to my live stream. My name's Darren. Pleasure to have you here. Let me tell you about Christ. I can say whatever I want to say right now in this room, can't I? You can't hear me. This is peak stream material in a room like this. How many of you are wearing headphones while watching this live stream? That one was for the headphone users, chat. NANI? That was for those of you watching stream with headphones. Just had to give you the proper experience of being in a very noisy industrial room.
Entering zero gravity.
This room this dark when I came to it earlier? I don't believe it was it? Would you have sinned Dead Island 1 if it actually lived up to the announcement trailer? Well, I could still sin it regardless if it lives up to the announcement trailer. But, maybe I will one day. I know it's got, like, yo, Who Do You Voodoo Bitch song in there and all that. My sound output is a surround sound speaker setup, so my neighbors are probably mad at me now. Maybe you get lucky and they weren't home tonight. Where's the Steve Carell? Loud noises. Back to the, well, we only got one section of this place left to go next, and it's like, whatever that is.
Bridge.
Oh, this would be a cramped ride. I take up the entire aisle. What? Did I miss something? Or is that them hiding more loading? Where's our sin of Danganronpa and Persona 4? Well, wow, if someone asking for Persona 4 instead of 5, that's new. Danganronpa, I know nothing about it, but I don't know if I would ever sin it, just because it has that anime style game that I don't like the look of, where it's like, hey, what if you have like a bunch of JPEGs talking to each other? I just, yeah, that's not my kind of game.
We did it! Isaac! A ship just shocked in. The USM Valor. They must have heard our SOS.
That fast? What's a military ship doing way out here?
Out on patrol? Whatever, right now I take a rescue from a fucking magpie. Head for communications. Once we fix the comms array, we can get all the answers we need.
Can't play a Persona game, he will die halfway through, and then the stream will just be the skeleton. Well, actually, it's not even due to that, it's due to the, you know... I don't know, I feel like the publisher of that game, they're very unfriendly to, like, content creators. So they're like, hey, we want to, like, earn all the money from your video that you would have earned. You cool with that? Doesn't matter if you are, because we're doing it anyways. I mean, they did it to my Catherine video. They're a very old school Japanese company, and they don't like the idea of you playing a game and even having like your family in the same room. You need to like hide in your closet while you play it so only you can view the screen. Through every fifth blink. You gotta squint your eyes when you play it just so you don't see too much. Why don't you do ads in my videos? You mean like the sponsored stuff? Like, hey, before we move on with the video, let me tell you guys about Nord Shadow Legends. Yes, Nord Shadow Legends. Not Raid Shadow Legends, Nord Shadow Legends, a new thing. Brand new. one, obviously I get offers for those. Yeah, I get just as many offers as those any other YouTuber. I just don't do them because I don't like the idea of really making my videos kind of suck by having like a 1-minute ad of me advertising something I do not care and would never use. So I've always rejected doing them. I mean, it's really a stupid move on my part because I have walked away from so much possible money. Like a tear-inducing amounts of money. Like those are worth thousands of bucks each video almost practically. It's sad actually. God damn it. Why don't I do that? I could probably double what I make. Tell you what, if I ever decide to buy a house, then I'll do some. Morals? I know, right? Fucking morals, man. What have they ever done for anyone? Those shill ads piss you off? They really shouldn't. I mean, you can like skip right past them, but some people have higher overhead costs for their content and they really need them. It's probably the only way they can keep it going. I'm fortunate in that YouTube's built-in ads work pretty well for me. I have fairly high, CPM rates, so I make pretty decent amount of money just by running normal ads that you can skip. This is why you'll never be rich and you'll pathetic. Well, I've never really had the the goal of being rich. I've already achieved my financial goal, which is making it to middle class level of income. When you're born dirt poor, just getting that feels like, that's a fucking victory. So I've never like, oh, more money will make me happy. At least that's the way I've always looked at it. I'm not sure what I need. I'll buy another shot of that. There's the line gun upgrade, ionized capacitor, but I'm not gonna be, there's no reason because I'm not gonna be putting like nudes into it. Unless there's someone put morals above money, it's rare. Well, like I said, I don't want to like use it to toot my own horn. It's not that big of a deal. And I don't hold any YouTuber against, you really shouldn't hold it against YouTubers for doing it because some of them have to. They live in more expensive parts of the world than me and they maybe have higher overhead costs so it might be the only way you even get the content to begin with. At the current quality level you get it because that's how they can afford it. Some people don't have as much, they don't earn enough off YouTube ad revenue or whatever, there's a lot of reasons to go into it. I would probably seek to do a Patreon before I would start doing a bunch of like sponsorships. If I was going to be getting money from that kind of stuff, I'd rather like have it be the people who like actually want to watch my stuff and like give me their time, not just a bunch of companies who just want to like buy time in front of their eyeballs. So I would seek to do a Patreon first if I were to do something like that. Like, hey, would you guys like to like become my pay $5 a month, help me get through this shit? You don't have a Patreon? I don't. Another one of those things I've left on the floor for the time being. But that's what I would do before I would like turn to like sponsorships. Alright, so where are we headed? Fix the comms array, huh? Anyone else? Still waiting for my OnlyFans? Well, why though? I mean, the only thing I'd post is like, here's pictures of my hands or feet. So you giving away your fetishes, man?
Another one. I'm getting weird
Another one.
feedback spikes on local comms.
If whatever's wrong with the comms array is spreading,
No, that's not it. So, the door to communications should be open. You can head down to the comms control station. And Isaac, watch what you say. I think someone's listening in.
Already got a sugar daddy taking me to Japan. I do not. I have not agreed to that yet. I'm still waiting for my only. Okay, how about you make a YouTube kids section? You actually don't make much money off kids, content on YouTube because they can't really run that many good ads on it. So I don't know. Plus, I don't want to make kids fucking content. How do you feel about Isaac talking? I'm fine with it. They actually do a smart job with it. They don't have him talk too much. He's not constantly just like commenting on what he's doing like a lot of other main characters do. He really only speaks when he's spoken to. Or he has something relevant to say.
Clearance confirmed.
I need to go turn in these rigs, don't I? Where was that at? I think it was like down this way. Spend hours watching your videos because I can't afford to play every game that give really good insights on games. Oh, well, thank you. Hopefully, though, you get to play those games eventually if you're really looking into them, though. They still got Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star? We heard it in an elevator earlier. Picked up a bunch of those rigs. How come I can't turn them in? Find comp. Okay, we got one more apparently to find. Or two more. Right, find the report on the bridge though. This rig code permits the recipient Warren Eckhart executive access aboard the USG Shimura until such time as it is revoked by Captain N. Matthias. Please secure your rig and do not allow others access to restricted areas. Separate codes must be obtained for any staff members. Request that Executive Director Altman be praised. I ease Dart cause cheap and don't want to buy and play new games. You guys are all stingy. Let me find this damn report. What is the next sim video? I'm currently finishing up the Sonic Frontiers video. Almost certainly the one after that will be this game. I basically edited in all the audio today, so all I have left to do is like put in the video clips I need tomorrow, and also the little change it, the numbers at the top that change, and then some sound effects here and there. There's a report somewhere in here I need to find. Did I see your Sonic OC? I don't know, how horny were you when you made it? Probably don't want to see it. Sonic OCs terrify me. They're like a landmine.
Security request retrieved.
Security, come in! We've been boarded! I repeat, the ship has been boarded! We are under attack! They've killed most of the deck staff! Where the hell is Steve Vincent? We need security backup now! Guns are useless, What in God's name is that?
She. Well, this is the bridge, but I'm not seeing a report anywhere. Are you using the elevator to go up? I'm looking for this, like, find a report here on the bridge, and this is the bridge, so I'm assuming it's in this area. It just doesn't point to it because it's like, no, you're already here, idiot. Find it yourself. One of my side quests or something. I know it's not down there. Check the room. I was actually going to check that next, actually. Wanted to check that. Let's see. One report. Got a report on the bridge about what Harris did and what ore storage. How was she involved? Nope, nothing here either. Stasis energy? Sure, why not? No, it's not in this room. It's somewhere out here, but where? I've looked all over the place. There's no reports, game. I feel like I'm being lied to. You guys have seen me cover every square inch. Is it bugged? One of my quad mates in college had a ferret she hid in her room. She was sweet. My mom had ferrets for a while, but she ended up getting rid of them. My mom used to be kind of pet crazy. She had a bunch of different animals. Is there a report inside the elevator? Well, why it would be? Nope. Like, I thought I'd found them when I found those two files on the ground, but neither one of them were. Oh, it's right here. Okay, it's one of these stupid things. It's on a console. You never think to check.
Fine. Then we'll waste more time and record this. Satisfied?
No, I'm not satisfied. We have a dead miner. We can't sedate Brand Harris.
Wasn't Harris originally your patient? Could have warned us that it'd go berserk.
Captain, Harris is suffering from a dementia that we don't fully understand. He was making progress until Dr. Mercer took his case over my objections.
I've read them. And frankly, this vendetta against Dr. Mercer just sounds like more of your bigotry.
My what?
Do you deny that you've counseled members of our church and turned them against unitology?
I'm telling you that Mercer's treatments are immoral
Bigotry.
and dangerous. And why does he keep taking Harris to hydroponics? Medical is a sanctuary, not Mercer's private lab, so stop covering for him.
More accusations, and still no proof. You know your way out.
He won't stop at Brand Harris, Captain. You know that.
Tracking related rig activity.
Investigate I'm gonna go back to hydroponics with this quest? Jesus. Or can I even do it yet? Let's see, Nicole tried to stand up for Harris in a report. She said Mercer took Harris to hydroponics. Let's see what Mercer was doing there. Alright, we'll go do that then. The perfect bioweapon. Yeah, well, no, the Unitology Church ain't trying to use it as it's literally like their idea. Ah, we get to become immortal by becoming whole. No one's trying to use it as a bioweapon. Well, the UNSC or whatever the government is, they want to use it as an energy source, which is equally kind of dumb for reasons I've explained multiple times. Become immortal by becoming very, very dead. They don't see it that way. To them, it's the perfect enlightened being. So I guess we can go in that direction. Right, back to hydroponics.
Hydroponics.
To be honest, Dead Space never had the greatest story. It had a workable story. It just elements of it that didn't really hold up to scrutiny. Like, I know enough about space travel. I know that once you have the power to get to other star systems, you do not have energy problems anymore. It's ridiculous. You have to master that issue before you can ever go to other planets. Especially ones outside your solar system. Because that takes a lot of damn energy.
Now arriving.
So the idea they need to desperately make these markers and put them on every human world and risk extinction, yeah, a little ridiculous. Alright. Here we are in the growery. The old extinction, well, pretty much. They all get turned into like necromorphs. And then also, apparently, according to the third game, giant meat moons. Stop? No, this is what I'm here for. You like the word meat moon? I mean, it's what they were.
Report in loop.
Oh yeah, what happened to that lady? After we helped her out, we never heard back from her.
To all survivors, turn.
Did she die off screen? I didn't even notice it. Fisherman knows how to make that good. Unfortunately, I think it's against regulations that grow, weed. You just have to grow pathetic amounts of like corn and nowhere near enough to feed the crew. To be fair though, we don't really need hydroponics. We have all the meat we could ever want with the human cloning facility. I mean, if you can grow humans there, you could probably like grow a cow, right? So they could be eating steak every day if they wanted. Didn't that lead me? Up the elevator. Floor 2. Oh god, that's the deepest floor. So I wasn't going to suggest eating the cloned human shit. No, they can just start cloning like a cow. Like give themselves one of them like the Japanese Yagyu cows or whatever. You know, like eat fancy while you're in space. Why not? The Japanese. I almost like, wait, was that racist? Like, no, it's a made-up word. Chef's Kiss, you are really into the words I'm coming up with tonight. Oh, no wonder I wasn't killing it. I didn't have any ammo left and I got... Oh, he's wagging his tail. So how many of you have come to realize this game has random enemies that it will sometimes spawn? So like when it knows you're going back through an area, it's like, oh, I'm going to spawn some new enemies in for you. Because it do. Didn't the 2008 game... I don't know if I never played the 2008 game, but... Wait, did I not get the Weezers in here? Oh, fucking you! Fucking you! Why didn't you shoot the shockwave, you stupid idiot? Save yourself a lot of trouble there.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Whatever I'm looking for is in this room.
You don't mind me recording, do you? You'll lose language soon. It's so green here. There are worse places to work discreetly. They keep poisons here that would never be allowed near medical, and now you're invulnerable to all of them. Cellular regeneration. Will I kill you? If you try, Mr. Harris, I have options. The containment module, for example.
You fucking died? Jesus, how much energy do you need? Thank you for the health. Prototype stasis module. What? Like, I already have a stasis module, though. What that do? What does that do for me? Nothing, as far as I can tell. I also still need to find that somewhere in the Bailey rig and communications. I don't know where I'm guessing communications is in the same area as the comms array too. We'll focus on that. I don't know what it is, but it's weird and pissed off. There's a good, description of everything in a Dead Space game. Not too many friendly faces, you know. Yeah, there's no Weezer in here to kill, but there's all the poison shit they spew out. Bye. Did you not want to stay and fight? It's not. He's like, I'm out. Laters. You feel old whenever someone doesn't know what legendary movie I'm referencing because it's over 20 years old? You shouldn't really. A lot of people know about movies even they haven't seen. If you're like, I don't know, maybe you're just mentioning something too obscure. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that. I feel like people like, oh, I'm so old. And like, no, you're not. Wait until you're 60. Wait until there's a real generational divide where you like have Invasion of the Body Snatchers is not an obscure movie. I don't even know much about that movie. Like, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it myself. So, see, that's not even an age thing. Just sometimes it's like you haven't seen a movie. And isn't that movie like from the 70s or something? Always reference movies no one sees and get the weirdest of looks. I mean, yeah, you can't expect everyone to see every movie you've seen. Is that instant death if you walk in that stuff? I guess not. I got too low of health. I'm gonna beat you darn kids with my cane. Actually do have now because bones are weak like the human spirit. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Hope you're doing well though regardless. We need this. And I also don't need another. I want to spend more money. Do you plan on playing Atomic Heart? Yes, I do. Is there ever any doubt of that? Big new interesting looking game coming out this year? Yeah. Definitely gonna be playing it. Surprisingly enough, canes don't really do much. They're mainly there to support when you aren't walking. Pain in the ass to get into the style of walking with one though. But they're there for you to lean on when you have like a particularly weak leg, right? What's Atomic Heart? It's a FPS game in the style of BioShock, but it's mainly, it seems like you're fighting robots and some... It's basically, it's like Soviet sci-fi is the best way of describing it, but BioShock kind of gameplay. And somewhat of an open world too, from the looks of it.
To all survivors, turn back.
You're gonna play Sons of the Forest? Maybe, I don't know. Possibility. It's more like Wolfenstein to me. Maybe that's because Mick Gordon is doing the soundtrack. Did Mick Gordon work at the Wolfenstein soundtrack? I know he did Doom and Doom Eternal, but... Kane does have a certain air of dominance. You know what? Get yourself a cane sword. You know, treat yourself right if you're gonna have a cane. Make it have a sword inside of it. If it's legal where you live. Maybe it's not legal, I don't know. Alright, tram? Yes, tram.
Bridge.
Have a letter. Yeah, at least you have a letter opener. Did you like get an injury to your leg or something, Berserko? Is that why you need a cane now? Maybe you get a knee replacement if it's like that, or maybe, well, could be knee, hip, whatever it is.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Have to use a cane every now and then. As long as you can pull it off. But if you need one, I guess. Right, we gotta fix the comms array. Guess I'm just fortunate to have strong joints. So, don't need one myself. Then I've never injured my legs in it either. Thank God I haven't. Thank God I haven't injured my back or my legs any. Sometimes my sciatic nerve gets pinched and well, not, yeah, that sounds nasty. You plan on going over Where Winds Meet? Where Winds Meet? I don't know if I've heard of that game, or if I have, I don't recall it. What kind of game is When Winds Meet? Also, welcome to the chat, by the way. How much pulse ammo do I have? I got 30 rounds. Yeah, I think we're good. I can use... Maybe I'll get a few more. Never have enough. We're so good. Yeah, well, I got a lot of ammo. But we can always be better. Alright, up the elevator to the admin system and come early. Thanks, been a fan of yours for a couple of years. Oh, I appreciate you stopping by to see. Why'd I put an H in that stopping? Stopping by? Thank you for stopping by my live stream, man. But tell me about this When Winds Meet game you've asked about. Stopping? I mean, I do make a lot of weird words sometimes, so it's not that unusual. Have to keep working on my weight loss, strengthen my lower back, and I can probably get... Oh, sweet, man. My props to you, and continue the journey. I'm glad it's, you know, something you can work on. There's nothing like that feeling of physical improvement. Is there? Like, yeah, fucking killing it. Don't stop till you get enough. Wise words. Is When Winds Meet coming out soon? Like I said, I need to know more about it because I only have heard the title. Getting awfully poetic with these video game titles, aren't we? No more like Blood Moon 4 or like Killing 8 or 6. It's all like The Last of Us. when winds meet. Maybe think of a new game title off the top of my head. A Land of Many Gods. There we go. That's a brand new video game title I pulled out of my ass, and it could definitely work as one. There you go. First games, my up-and-coming game studio. Yo, our first game is like A Land of Many Gods. There you go. It's very poetic. It'll be a indie platformer that deals with depression. Because don't they all? If you make an indie game, it's either about internal struggles with depression or something else. Survival crafting game, or yeah, it's usually one of those two actually. Or I guess I've noticed that a lot of indie devs are releasing porn games these days too. When Winds Meet seems to be what Ghost of Tsushima was, but instead of for Chinese wuxia films. So I have noticed there's a lot more well, I guess you could say AAA or AA games coming out of China, maybe set to come out this year or the next. Currently, the only big Chinese developed game I have on my radar is that Monkey King game. What's it called? Black something? I forget what it is. And I think there might have been one other, but those are the two. There's like something else as well, but I kind of forgot what it's called. But if it's like, so it's like basically a kung fu film only, and oh, there's two of these bastards, huh? That sounds rough. Like, you shoot that right in front of me. Black Myth Wukong comes out, yeah, it comes out next year. But there's been a noticeable increase in, like, I guess Chinese developers are finally wanting to make more than like mobile games, or maybe they have to because of like law changes in China. They're like trying to get into like AAA development, I've noticed. Speaking of Monkey King, there's this show I was watching called Lego Monkey King, and Sun Wukong was voiced by Sean Schmell, also known as Goku. I mean, that's who I would cast for it too, probably. Just being honest. At that point, why not? Does he still sound like Goku in it, or does he try to? Because that guy also played a role in like the '90s Berserk anime. He can do more than Goku, you know. He just like he's only had to ever do Goku for most of the time. So that's what he's been typecast, but he's done other stuff. Chinese have an ideological fallacy that if you spend time on video games, it is seen as well. It's not that's the Chinese government. Keep in mind, most Chinese people love video games, but the government's like, hey, we need you guys like learning math and getting STEM careers, so stop it, because reasons.
Clearance confirmed.
Okay. People get picked on in China. They tell someone they spent 40 hours to earn something. Okay, if you're spending 40 hours to earn, grinding, that's a little extreme. But if you're just playing games normally, I don't think it's going to matter too much. But I don't think you can even spend 40 hours playing video games anymore in China. They literally made rules of how long you can if you're under a certain age. Alright, where are we going? Over there?
Communications array offline. A repair technician has been notified.
The Valor's in a holding position. How's the comms array?
Fried. Someone hotwired the dishes together and blew out the system.
So we're screwed.
No, it was sloppy work. Some of the dishes are intact. If I replace them and create a new circuit with no gaps, we could broadcast a signal. Short range only, but it should work.
Okay, do it. I'll, keep an eye on things here.
Was Lucario and as well on Pokemon? Well, that's just like one name, one word. Wait, I thought they didn't really, when they came to like Pokemon, they just, well, I guess they would have to, because like the Japanese names of Pokemon are different. I guess they wouldn't have to like revoice them, except for Pikachu. All for the glory of me, my glory? Really? You're just gonna do all that for me? I am honored. I'm not sure what you're doing though. Lucario in the movie was a full-on character. Oh, he talked and everything?
Unsent message retrieved from array buffer.
Progress report, Captain Benjamin Mathias to Paragon Jordan, Una. This will be my last transmission. Afterwards, I'll make sure our pilgrimage can be completed without interference. We have successfully brought the Holy Marker on board. Dr. Kine, an expert on the original marker, is deciphering its secrets. Forgive me for quarantining Aegis 7. Director Eckhart's work may have been inconvenienced, but we're suffering some sort of epidemic. Regardless, Planet Crack begins tomorrow on schedule. CEC can scratch out its illegal operation now that the true prize is ours. Let's the EarthGov try to cover this up. Altman be praised. Mathias out.
Altman, oh yeah, that guy from 3, huh? Yes, very good character. After Lucario's shit talked Ash 90% of the movie, Ash tried to beat him up. Did he win? Is they aired the last episode of like Ash's main character yet, or is that already happened? I know they're planning to like end his run, so I didn't know if that will happen or not. Yeah.
Clearance confirmed.
Wonder if he's actually retiring from being a Pokemon guy. He's like, ah, I'm gonna like, I want to be a doctor now. He wants to get a regular job. How much does it pay to be a Pokemon champion, by the way? Do you actually get paid for that? I don't know if anyone's putting that. You actually make money by doing Pokemon stuff. You do it in the games, but I'm not so sure if you do in like in the anime world.
Entering zero gravity.
You boys spawn too far away to be a threat. Even the anime for Pokemon, you get cash prizes for battles. Read them. How rich is Ash then, I'd imagine, after winning like World Championship? Is he like fucking loaded? Ash lost like 7 out of 10 of his yeah, but now he's like world champion, so I imagine he's got like one hell of a fat bag. And he's like the regional champion of like Hawaii. Alright, seems like we got ourselves a little... I'll show it first. Power, no power to central node, huh? Is this useful? Do I need this for... Okay, wow, that's... Okay, I see. These are the busted ones. This is how this works, chat. That's how you'd rewire power. spinning around. Nope, it only goes in one direction. So is this a new puzzle for this game? This feels like it'd be new. He gets all the busted ones up. So... Protect is just the plug puzzle from Generator Room in Dead Space 2, but designed with the SATCOMs from the Alright, this. This is a little disorienting. I wish there was a button that like orient. How do you like orient yourself? Get me looking straight, please. Yeah, it's hard to take in everything and like see where everything goes because it's 0G and all. So do I have to get all the... Okay, I get to get 3 power lines going into it. I've only got 2 lines down here, so I need to split it at some point. It apparently does not make that go along that line, like I thought it was going to be. A lot of the Pokemon champions have a second career. One's an actor, another is an archaeologist, and one is a Pokemon League's full-on business. Some champions have sponsors, and rest have something. Apparently Ash is leaving all the money on the table. Pro tip is just a... Yeah, okay. Just try... It's... Keep reading the same comments and over again. Let's see. Like, you can't flip these around, can you? They have to stay in their one direction. Or do they? Nope, they go in way. They only go in one way. I might be here for a while. How many more pieces to work with? We got that one. Let me back up a little bit now that I can see all my pieces in one place. Obviously, one's gonna go there, but it's that one. We need that feeding into power for that. Like these actually, these are the busted ones that don't do anything, do they? They don't like transfer the power straight through. This is junk. These there's puzzles in space. There sure are. You're an engineer after all. Gotta use that STEM career. So far, this is the only one that's actually made me think. So any one of us buying Hogwarts Legacy, I'll be doing it. My job, you know? Maybe I gotta send that power that way, because I need to get it one powering up that line. So that would be the one I need. I also need power going up there. Actually, yeah, I'm not sure. A little iffy. Leroy on myself. Alright, good. Alright. Just couldn't give me like a piece that goes straight up, could they? Let's see if we can get this one. So I need one that goes into a hook. This piece. Which game do you feel animates animals the best? Animates animals the best? I'm not sure. I never considered it. Maybe, I don't know, does Monster Hunter do a good job? I don't know. I honestly don't. There's a lot of games I can think of that have individually well animated animals, but not every animal. So, I'm curious, do I need to get power coming in from 3 different sides or just from one channel? I'm assuming I need all 3. Why would they give me 2 different lines if so? I don't feel like I have enough pieces though. What the fuck? Make a circuit? Like, that didn't answer my question. My question was, do I need power coming in from all 3 sides? And I don't, because I don't think I can do that. Might only be able to make it come in from one. Only need it from one. Okay, see, I've been working with that idea. I needed to like channel it from all of them. Let's see then. How would I do that? See, what if I go this way? Go that way. Let's pull all these back for a second. My Dead Space 1 original stream, a stream that doesn't exist because I never played Dead Space 1. So good luck with that one. Alright, let's go. We're back at the beginning now, so that's what it starts me with. Fuck off, junk. Which way do we want to go here? We still here? Yeah, I mean, it's tricky. Well, make me feel bad about myself. We'll be here longer. Alright, okay. I'm gonna start trying to find a way up this way. Let's see. By putting the one that would lead into it. Or backwards instead of, you know, from the beginning, chat. I feel that's a way of doing it better. That way. That would pump power from that side, so to get into there, from there, we need the L. Okay, we need this one. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Because there's not one that just goes straight up. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Can you guys stop floating and stay where I put you so I can see what your faces look like? Is this required? Yep, puzzle has to be done. So that's not going to work because there's not one that just goes straight up. Maybe it's from this side I need to try. If we put you here. And what? Go up. ONG. Okay, what is ON? Obviously you went OMG, but I need to know if there's actually a new. Oh no, God, because I like the idea. So that will let me do what? Now I need to probably go either right or left from here. I got both options. You figuring it out, son? I'm getting there, Dad. I don't know if that's going to do it either. That gets me to there, but I'm still not quite there. And from here we can go right or we can go right. Actually, I can only go one direction here. I'm assuming there's probably more than one solution here. It just circles back around, I think. Shit, this ain't gonna work. Or is it? No, I ain't. No. Not quite right. I hate being defeated by a puzzle. This junk in the way is pushing me off. Stop it. Getting closer. Made a fatal flaw somewhere. Maybe I need to go, maybe it was there, I need to go this way. So then, if I went right, put the right one in, send it there, then what? Then I can only go up to like over there. Would be, maybe instead left, go right. What was thinking of doing? Now I gotta pull everything out again. You. My pull-out game is unmatched. I'm not even the world champion anymore. Okay, now let's see what we're working with. So I can go what from there? Zoom, zoom. Right, so can I go straight up? So we can only go with the piece I have left, we can only go left. We go left, and we go there, then what? Can only go up. I only got two. Well, unfortunately that doesn't work because that one doesn't connect. That's also not going to get me there. That is also not the correct one to do. So this is the wrong path regardless, no matter what. Okay. Dude, what was up, TS? How you doing? So maybe instead of going... Maybe, well, I've already tried that one, didn't I, where I went it this way? Maybe I do have to go that direction. Then we go from there. For the fall, that dart is dumb. I did you hear me blame the puzzle? fully admit it's breaking me. It's mainly because I have to look around a lot. Fires. Wrong piece, dumbass. Wrong fucking piece. You didn't get much sleep. You only had an hour of work today. An hour of work. Why would they even have you come in for just 1 hour? What are you gonna accomplish in that time? All right. So now what are we gonna try? Thinking of like making a right hook here, coming up over there. So, zoom there. My eyes are actually getting dry trying to do this puzzle because I'm not blinking. Alright, I think I might have it though. I might just have it. We did it, yay, I'm not dumb after all. Now give me my college degree.
I think you got it.
Thank you.
Try opening the channel to the Valor.
Brain is so big, I feel my mind expanding. They give me an extra piece too. That's one of those devious things you do to someone to trick them and thinking they need all the pieces. Code has been cracked. It's a deceptively simple puzzle because they make it so spread out and you have to like fly around. You keep it all in sight at once. And I'm guessing there's probably multiple ways you can solve it, not just the one. But hey, I did it. I did a child's puzzle in under like an hour. Who wants to marry me? Who wants to marry this genius?
Exiting zero gravity.
Brain needs extra wrinkles, good wrinkles. The only thing on your body you want having wrinkles. Oh, he looks friendly.
This is USM Valor, widecasting on all frequencies to USG Ishimura in response to your SOS. We've picked up your escape pod number 47 and are en route to your position.
Wait, but there was a
This
dead
message will
monster,
repeat
well, a
every
living
30
monster on that
seconds
thing, you know?
until you respond.
The escape pod.
Oh, fuck. The pod Hammond jettisoned. It had Chip. That creature was inside.
No. USM Valor, come in. Come in, Valor.
How would they definitely not? They would definitely know there's a monster in there. You have a window you can see into it.
Long-range antenna?
No, something's blocking the blast doors over the comms array. The hell?
There'll be a manual release over at maintenance. I'll go. Keep trying to reach them.
It was all Hammond's fault because like the dude didn't get like ejected, the monster guy in the original game, did he? That was new material. Alright. Well, that's one puzzle done. What do we got next? All Hammond's fault. Yeah, we could just like shot the guy. No, Dartigan, that's original content. What caused the ship to crash? What ship? Well, our ship? Yeah, our ship crashed for different reasons. And it exploded, you know, because monsters clawed at it. But obviously that thing ain't gonna rescue us. You know, can't have that happening. But I'm pretty sure like that guy who got killed at the beginning didn't have another part in the game afterward. Like he didn't get turned into a monster and injected in the original version. All right, what are we doing now? Deploy the antenna. Have you heard of Grand Blue Fantasy Ring? I've heard of Grand Blue Fantasy. I've never played any of them though. Just keep kicking, don't you? Creme Blue, yeah, sounds like something you'd make for like Thanksgiving. Oh man, honey, I made your favorite for Thanksgiving, Creme Blue. Here you go, big plate of it. Looks something you should ask your doctor if it's okay for you to take Creme Blue. It doesn't have that, you know, fancy enough marketable name, in my opinion. It happened again, third time in the last however long it's been. I came in after shift and found Rosu at the transmitter again. They looked like hell. I don't know if they'd even slept since the last time I caught them in here. Not very reassuring to see the chief engineer in the state. Rosu, I don't speak French names. Didn't hear me come in, so this time I just listened. They were talking to the relay crew again. Talking, then listening. They even laughed. God, how long it's been since anyone in this fucking ship laughed. I know I should say something to engineering. I've already told Rosu, over and over that we don't have a comms relay crew, that the array is broken beyond repair, that no one is coming to save us, and they listen. But it's like they can't keep those thoughts in their head. As if it's too much. I get it, everything on this ship is too much. So this time I just let them talk. If a broken transmitter and a mic full of static gives them something to hold on to, maybe even helps them keep the ship running a little longer, who am I to judge? And yeah, maybe I've talked into the same transmitter myself once or twice after hours just in case. Like the poem says, hope sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Pronounce Rusu? Why can't they just spell it that way? Why you gotta complicate things, French people, or French language? Why do you want the word to look so fancy? Alright, I don't really want to upgrade suit any further since there's size of my stasis zone. Only like 0.25% bigger, where I can increase my air supply. So I'm thinking of upgrading. What do we get for plus? Nothing good here. So maybe, you know, my contact beam. Finally upgrade this. Well, you can only upgrade the secondary fire damage. What? Rosu? Rosso? What the force gun? GMC, you have a good day, man. We'll do the force gun. You know what? Even though I'm not a big fan of the pulse rifle, it's the one I've used the most. As a secondary weapon anyways. And again, I'm not using... Shit, now I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I will just upgrade my suit a bit more. Couldn't figure out what I wanted to spin them on, so I just spin on myself. Pulse rifle is the best weapon in the series. High capacity and fire rate somehow manages to obliterate packs and limbs. Yeah, but it takes a lot of ammo to do, like, even sever a single limb. So yeah, I don't know. I've never been a fan of it myself. I was just like the good old standard. This gun works in all situations. You okay, buddy? Guess not. You're new. Every part of you moves up. Like every part of that guy fucking crawled. Ammo's only rare for you because it 4 different guns. Well, I want to, try different weapons. Sometimes, for every situation, there's a better gun. I don't want to get here just 2 guns on me for the entire game. It's boring. Death animation is, if killed by it, it's really creepy. I should honestly let that happen because, yeah, well, yeah, whatever. We can always look at those on YouTube. There's plenty of death animation reels. Weapon upgrade. Look, I just spent my damn points. Alright. Actually, wait, I think I got stuff I can sell too. Yeah. Head part takes over Isaac. Yeah, I've seen that animation back when the original game launched. People were like, "Oh man, he's fucking gnarly, man! Look at it take his heads." Remember those clips. What can we upgrade on the plasma cutter now? Oh, the entire rest of it. Let's see, cap. Yeah. Your mother will hate, no, specifically, your mother's gonna hate Dead Space 2. Your mother will low-key disapprove of Dead Space 2. Good, this is a very good, marketing campaign for that game, Very smart. How dare you? Inside the holy elevator. What is the secondary fire of this gun? Oh, the laser thing. I can turn him into a walking weapon. He shot himself to death. Oh shit, he's trying to shoot me with it. Stop. I didn't think this all the way through. Stick it right on his leg. That weapon could really, that secondary fire could really screw you if you're not careful. Turned him into the ultimate bio with ultimate bioweapon with lasers on it. However, that could also, if you put it in the middle of a group of enemies and they're walking around, they'll just zap all their friends. Good. Apparently there is 32 ways to die. They added more for this game. Feels like it's a perfect opportunity to, like, just go add it even more, custom death animations. Oh, they're loading me up here, aren't they? That's a bit nervous. Okay, boss fight incoming. Aaron, what's up, Cook Results? How you doing?
Still can't reach the Valor. What's happening with the antenna?
It's Leviathan. It must have snagged on the comms array after we spaced it. It's not coming off without a fight.
Isaac, there's no time.
There is if I use the ADS cannons. Manual targeting like before. I can shoot it right off the hull. I got this. You focus on the Valor.
Will do.
Deploy the antenna. Okay. Gotcha. I was wondering if they were gonna let me use the big guns when I was aiming them before. And we do. Okay, I gotta do another save just so I don't have to watch that cutscene again if I die. He looks hilarious. Well, we had the earlier scene where it looked exactly the same as you remember. This is like something new they have. I think this is something new. I'm not sure. Hold up, my ear itches. Gotta do that before I get up tonight. This is not new, but the dialogue is. Okay.
Entering zero gravity. Manual targeting enabled.
Ow. Killing it or not. Yeah, it's taking damage.
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
Oh, fuck, what do I do about that? Should probably, glide, actually. Ow, 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 ow. Stop shooting that shit.
Manual targeting
Ow.
enabled.
Problem is, chat, I don't got much health left.
ADS cannon
Oh shit.
destroyed.
It's going a bit ham. Literally biological mines out. Ow. I forgot. Oxygen, please. Oxygen. Gonna die, ye of such little faith. It's actually not not entirely unlikely.
Manual targeting enabled.
Shit. Fuck. Oh, that is a splort for me. I can't heal. I don't have any more heals, or I would have. Trust me. It's right there. Maybe you should do one of those at the far end first instead of like going down, like going for the middle one. No, get off! I don't need to see it. Or it is. Yeah, that was a very good. Yeah, you splorted everywhere. Yeah, fortunately, I don't have any more heals on me. I just got. Well, I have an extra oxygen tank, but I got 2 heals on me. I need to be careful. But thank you for the mortises, chat, and the bits. Harry doesn't love you.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
down.
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
But thank you for the 100 bits as well. Uh-oh. Fly up.
Manual targeting enabled.
See, now I'm already like most of the way over to this one.
Warning. ADS cannon
My planning was perfect
destroyed.
this time. This is well, this is better than the original, but that's not saying much. I definitely feel like they've probably outdone it now with their additions to it. Yikes. Yeah, land, Isaac. Shoot monsters.
Enabled. Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
What? Oh, I gotta kill. Oh, I gotta shoot myself now. Huh? Oh, or fuck. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Ow. Hey, that was fucking annoying. It destroyed the gun before I could finish it off. That felt like bullshit. I'm aware. I'm very aware of the Mortis. Sell stations by I got plenty of money. There's no shop here. I actually had heals there, but I think my because I was trying to control it. I wasn't hitting the heal button. Alright, well, my strategy seems sound there. I just need to be quicker on that last one.
Entering vacuum.
Just a little slow on that last kill.
Entering zero gravity. Manual
Also, I need to stop landing because I can move a bit faster instead of taking the damage. Well, like I just did there.
warning.
Oh, fuck.
ADS cannon destroyed.
You toggle, you can actually go faster.
Manual targeting enabled.
Stop standing in one spot, Isaac. I'm out of heals, by the way.
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed. Manual targeting enabled. Warning. ADS
I'm just gonna shoot it to death now. God, I killed it and it killed me. Fuck! What a dick. Oh, well, there's a shot of my decapitated ass for you. It was dead, but he got one last shot off, you know? Might be here for a bit. No, I've got it. I just need, yeah. Need to just, there's one or two hits I just need to not take. Let me see, was there a store back here anywhere? There's the fucking elevator.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
I have the memory of a goldfish. When it comes to like, keep in mind, I'm playing a game, commentating, and also having to read chat all at the same time. I got my memory is gonna be bad because I'm fucking keeping a lot of distractions going for myself that you playing the game on your own wouldn't. All right. So let's not get too snippy. Like, oh, you know, bad memory. I got a lot of multitasking to do. I can't. I hate the fucking fist of doom it keeps shooting me with.
Destroyed. Manual targeting enabled.
Move.
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
Go. I need air first. Need oxygen. Oh, really? You're right in front of the console?
Manual targeting enabled. Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
There. Fucking die. You're dead, son.
Is it dead?
Dead and gone. I'll try the antenna's manual release again.
Do it.
Ugh.
I've got a transmission loaded and ready to go.
You know what? A worthy fight.
Exiting zero gravity.
Raising my dialysis and lack of kidney, which causes my brain to be heavily poisoned and having poor short-term memory retention depending on the day. Even then, I remembered the store that was down on the left of the elevator. Wow, your golden memory. Thing is, if you're sitting there, all of your concentration focus on the stream though, you're gonna remember details a bit better than me than what I just passed by, because my short-term memory is being filled up constantly by everything else. I gotta remember chat lines, gotta remember like what I'm gonna say next. Remember talking points, news information I want to like bring up. I got a full plate. But you know what? You got definitely some health problems that got me beat on anything. Not gonna lie.
Yes! Finally! USM Valor, this is Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Do not open the escape pod. Repeat, do not open that escape pod. Do you read?
Oh, he's having so much fun. Those soldiers really suck though if one guy managed to kill their entire ship.
We're too late.
The Valor!
It's heading right for you!
Brace yourself!
Cold collision imminent.
All that was exercise and not achieving anything, but you'll...
Daniels, what happened? Something shook the whole crew deck. What hit us? An asteroid?
Those things got onto the Valor. A rescue ship. They found your escape pod.
They were main protagonists, is that all it takes?
God damn it!
The Valor's scrap. By the time another ship hears the SOS beacon, we'll all be dead.
No, that's what I was telling you. I found an executive shuttle on the crew deck, intact.
And the log says that shuttle's missing its singularity core. It can't get us home.
Wait, maybe it can. If the Valor's singularity core is okay, I could salvage it and install it on that shuttle, we're fucking out of here.
Where's the Valor now?
Singularity Court.
It's near comms.
Keep us stable. Isaac, I'll grab a suit and EVA onto the Valor. Meet me there. We'll find that core together. Let CEC clean up their own mess. I'm saving what I can.
When they would need one of those wing creatures, I think it's just that one guy that was on the that was a guy on their ship that killed all of them. It wasn't a big ship, so I guess there probably weren't too many. Yeah, Dartigan, you're awesome. Oh, well, thank you. You're awesome too, Red Cherries. In fact, you're cool. I mean, I didn't want to be corny. But, yeah, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much.
Entering vacuum.
Back out here, huh? Where are we headed? Over there. Oh. Get a room. We're just someone exchanging, you know, compliments, you know? I appreciate signs of friendship.
Isaac, I'm on board. The Valor's trashed, but I can make it to the bridge. The hell was that?
Considering I have to put up with all you other horrible people all the time, constantly making fun of me. Can you land? Little positivity is appreciated. 12 chapters in this game, right? So we're on chapter 9 now. The devil will be beating it tonight, but tomorrow will be our final stream of it almost certainly. Always nice. Yeah, I can't finish that. Yeah, you know what you say half the time. Love me some Sailor Moon. I mean, I've never seen it, but hey. They had, you know, nice costumes. The stream would be boring if we weren't here. Well, that's every stream. Like, name a stream that would be good without a, you know, an active chat. Like, chat is half the reason you come to a stream. For the community. Nice costumes. Well, they're magical girls. Maybe that changes. I don't know. I've never watched the show. I just know it's like, seize your glory. It's like they have like a transformation sequence. In their sailor uniforms, and I don't know what do they do in that show actually? Do they fight people? They're all thousands of years old. See there, you got a creepy odd, but I got
a 12 megaton warhead. The crash hit the torpedo bay hard. I need you to handle that nuke right away before something sets it off.
a fucking nuke.
12 megatons? You know I'm not a nuclear engineer, right?
I don't need you to be. Just stabilize the warhead and eject it away from the Ishimura.
Christ, Hammond.
No one trained you to carve up monsters with a plasma cutter either. You haven't let us down yet.
They just carry random nukes on them in their little tiny baby ships. Also, a nuke is kind of hard to go off. They don't go off accidentally. They had to be triggered. I think this guy's like got a concern that isn't really a concern. You need arming codes and keys and stuff. What about my nuclear love? Does something have to trigger that? I don't know. What is nuclear love? It sounds potent. Like it's really going to get inside you. Oh, this is one of those poor dudes, huh? Oh, well, at least these guys made it out of the ship a little ways. Alas. Well, he didn't face me, but I couldn't make the bit work. Dispose of the warhead. Power of love can beat the power of gun. In what universe? Oh, wait, what? You're doing some Silent Hill shit over there, buddy. You're doing the jitteries. How you doing that? Said can't. Oh. When Dartigan's
soldiers must have had stasis units on their armor. When they were turned, those units merged right into their bodies, changed them. They're fucking fast, Isaac. Stay sharp.
Stasis makes you go slow, though. Okay. When Dartigan says it's hard to set off a nuke, I'm reminded of the time Hitman Absolution included a joke death where Agent 47 can set up a nuke by shooting it. Yeah, the thing is, like, nukes are very sensitive things. They're not really bombs in the sense of what we think of a bomb. They're not just like, here's some explosive chemicals that, you know, that react with each other. No, it's like a full-on science experiment that goes on inside one to, like, detonate it. And it's, if you actually shot a nuke, you'd really just disable it. Had no chance of going off. Down that way, airlock. Like a living bomb, yeah, okay. I mean, sure, why not? They can all just be. That's why we have bombs, you know, nuclear bombs going off by accident all the time.
This is Commander Dartigan to all hands. We have been boarded by hostile forces. Hostiles are alien. Repeat, alien and extremely dangerous. All personnel to arms. Fire at will.
Arms? When I almost went off by accident, yeah, I know that, like, one of the safeties, like the several safeties on it, only one stopped it from going off, apparently, from what I recall of it. But that's because it actually got, you know, ejected. But, and it was already, I think it was partially already armed beforehand. I'm not sure. Kind of forget a lot of the details of it. Metal Gear Solid 2 made bomb disposal look pretty easy. Just check the well, that was actually what had to do with chemical bombs, though. So freeze. I don't know if freezing them would actually work, but I mean, it depends on the chemicals used, I guess. Oh, nudes. Operation White Light Theater, Aegis System, Aegis 7, Objective Deep Cleanse. CEC Vessel UC Ichimura in breach of Earth God System Isolation Order, believed to have recovered Marker 3A. Special Ops has confirmed the system, but unable to provide planet location. Special Ops advisory follows. Exercise extreme caution. If Marker 3A has been recovered, onboard infection is a credible threat. Shock point to Aegis system, moved position out of local scope range, and await signal from Ishimura to confirm location. Secure Marker 3A. If infection is present, initiate a sterilization protocol, Uridice. Infection is not present, initiate containment protocol, Apollo. All personnel must, without exception, submit to a full psychological examination. But so these guys came in here knowing what they're up against, and they still got killed by one guy who boarded their ship. How much did they suck? I don't need to take these batteries with me. Well, not that one, obviously. What? Did I break it? Fuck. Ugh, what the fuck? You guys are getting grosser rather than more effective at attacking me. Also, thank you for the bits, Logical. See, this is why we need to stop funding the Space Force. Well, because we might get cool spaceships. I don't know. That seems like a pretty good reason to keep funding them. Forgetting that a dead guy makes two dead guys with necro... Don't you need, like, the special necromorph that can actually turn people into other necromorphs? Yeah, you need, like, the little bat guys, right? But still, these guys would have known what they were up here to fight, too, so you'd think, like, one necromorph wouldn't have been too much of a trouble, because I kill them all the time. Just, like, shoot them a bunch, and they die like everything else if you shoot them a lot.
Mr. Clark? Hello? I must speak with you.
Who is this?
Dr. Terrence Kine, the Ishimura's chief science officer. I studied the marker for the church.
I'm done talking to unitologists.
But the planet won't rest until the marker is returned. You can't leave.
Watch me.
Wasn't that the guy that killed the captain by accidentally stabbing him? Fun fact, China is trying to take over space. Well, they have plans to get there. I mean, seems like take over space is a large option. The best they can do is maybe get to the moon, currently. That's really all anyone can do, is they can land on the moon, maybe set up a base there, but there's no actual taking over space with current technology. Not need the bat alien to make a necromorph. The marker signal can revive a body. That was part... Yeah, but that takes a bit longer though, doesn't it? Like, those guys just arrived. And for the looks of it, they've all just been, like, killed. I don't know. This seems a little bit of a stretch. You know, it's not a very effective lock if you have, like, the thing right there in a glass casing you can break to open it. That's right there with, like, you know, Callisto Protocols, just having a little junction box you probably open with a wire and cut a wire. They brought a lot of nukes with them.
Caution. Warhead unstable. Contain all explosive materials. Caution. Warhead unstable.
Hey, come over here. Oh, fuck. Buddy, you killed us all. You've killed us all. You got to smack off and, you know, boom, everything went boom. Where'd he spawn in from? Where'd he come from?
Warhead unstable. Contain all explosive materials. Caution. Warhead unstable. Contain all explosive materials.
No, don't use this gun. I gotta cut that thing off first. You know, I like nukes so much I want to send up a second time, alright? Gotta go in with this with a surgeon's precision.
Caution. Radiation hazard. Caution. Warhead unstable. Contain all explosive materials.
There we go, now we're safe. Let's move this out of the way. Who's smacking that thing around, buddy? Where are we gonna put that mine? Where are we gonna put that?
Contain all explosive materials. Caution. Warhead unstable. Contain all explosive materials. Power restored to ordnance control system.
Fire the nuke. In the OG Dead Space, you had to throw large green radioactive orbs out of the ship into space. Well, yeah, this makes more sense.
If the Valor was just on patrol, why bring a nuke? And if they had a target...
You read the text that said they were coming here to kill all of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm downloading a munitions report right now. I'll clear your route to the engine room. Grab that singularity core and let's get out of here.
Like, oh, I mean, I literally read their mission report. But yeah, why'd they do that for? No idea. A lot of fire in this game? Hey. Fire is really bad on a spaceship, by the way, because, you'll very oxygen-rich environment. You really don't want that, but video games kind of disregard that little bit of, history. You know that video game protagonists can't read. Yeah, their education system ain't that great in protagonist school, I guess. I guess they just have to pretend like maybe people didn't find that, so they can't just give it away yet. I don't know. Oh shit. Oh, you freaky fucks. Make him curate. Speedrunners aren't going to take the time for lore. Well, true. That you got to make your games to cater to those guys. But what? No. You know what? I'll let you see the effect. You know what? Here's your reward, chat. Oh, it really takes a while now, doesn't it? You know, kind of worth. Why won't you die? Gotta hit you enough times. Why am I using this gun for? It's kind of shit. Mainly because it's got a ton of ammo for it, I think. Yeah, I got a lot of horse gun ammo, I think. Starting questions how the entire crew died. Questions why their enemies aren't dying as it shoots them in the chest. Well, it's a force gun. I'm assuming it hits their entire body all at once. Including, their limbs. Since this is like a military ship, should we find like actual like military weapons on board it? Are these new enemies? Because I've never seen anything like this in Dead Space before. You mean the pulse rifle? That thing cannot be a military weapon. Have you seen how stupid it looks? That's the most uncomfortable looking gun I've ever seen in my life to actually have. In the idea in the future, we're like, you know what? No, fuck ergonomics of a weapon that we expect our military professionals to use. Just give him a big old tube. That probably like weighs a metric ton. And has, just really like old ass iron sights on it. No scopes or sights or nothing. Just here's like just some old fashioned World War I, World War II metal iron sights. Had these enemies before and they were kind of dumb back then. They were dumb. Like they would, as in they couldn't like get around very well, or they just weren't very good. Had these in. Really load me up on pulse rifle ammo though. Oh well, this was their firing range, I guess. Or their training ground. Pulse rifle is based on the rifles from the movies like Aliens. Okay, no, they are not. The pulse rifles in this game look nothing like the pulse rifle from Aliens. When I get back to like the store where I can pull it out, I'll show you. And then you can Google image search pulse rifle from Aliens. Oh, you, nice leg you got there. Oh. I mean, he seemed proud of it. He's like, it was a good leg. It's such a good leg. I mean, the guns who need a support to hold them, really? You should, no, there's the pulse rifle, the famous pulse rifle from Aliens is just a regular, like, assault rifle, but, there's also the one you're thinking of that you need, like, an arm support, that's like the suppressor gun, though. It's like our M60 or whatever it is. I don't know, I'm not, the big, it's basically like the saw for, like, the future, but the pulse rifle is the one that could fire grenades as well, and it's also the one that Ripley, like, straps a flamethrower to at the end. Activate a minigame of sorts at the shooting range? Yeah, I don't really want to waste ammo, though. Well. Groove here. What was this thing's purpose before? This was laser surgery? Oh, yes, very safe. What? I missed that. What were you saying, wife? Shit, I didn't see that. Or was she just looking at me? Shooting range is a trap that starts off normal. Okay, hold on a second to get the light. You run through the course shooting targets and it breaks down. You get attacked by necros. So it would just be a waste of ammo. You're saying make us hold again. You'd think you would have had something to say like why his wife would be on the screen saying that weird shit. But then again, Isaac is incredibly gullible. He hasn't even really asked about his wife once since we saw her earlier.
Chen. There, on the rig link. Did I lock him in alive?
Chen's dead. You know that.
I know my own fucking corporal. Chen, come in.
Oh, Chin's gonna have more to do? Oh. Than here. Munitions team logger. Malfunctions and it says you win and you get the reward and you would have won if you didn't break down. I like that this armed military ship also just comes equipped with a lot of like engineering like ammunition for like our engineering tools. Seems a bit strange. You know what? Don't question it. Harmonies and yeah, but that was specifically like the weapons loggers. That's what Isaac uses. He just uses like engineering weapons, except for the pulse rifle. Like everything else is like originally designed for like mining and stuff. Well, that's what we sent that dude out in, huh? Gotta say, I thought I would find the military rig on this ship. It's not. You get it in the new game plus, and it's 99,000, huh? Does it look like these suits? I don't really like their suits that much. I just think if we hadn't done the stupid thing and ejected the pod, we would be saved. Well, maybe. We might also be killed by these guys. Who knows? Nope, not this time, you little fucking walking old pizza rolls. Which is now what those things that come out the big guys are, officially are. They're basically walking pizza rolls. Or crawling pizza rolls. Left. Oh. Chicken nuggets, they have the texture of pizza rolls to me. You know, somewhat, you know, edible, but, you know, a little bit leathery looking. Oh, thought I heard a big guy. Big guy is actually not that good of an enemy. He's a bit easy. That goes the dead spacing. Excellent. Now, these guys are intimidating. Maybe if they made you fight them with a group of other enemies more often, but they don't usually do that. They usually show up on their own. They'd be tough, but as they are, they're just kind of like... They got that Halo Hunter syndrome. Like, you get behind them and they're just dead. And it's kind of easy to get behind them because you just hit them with a stasis blast and, yo, boom, there you go. They're pretty much done for. No. Only played the first game, need to play the sequel at some point. Well, you really only need to play Dead Space 2. Dead Space 3 is forgettable, and you don't really need that one. It's kind of shit. It'll only ruin your opinion of it. Contact? Oh, I got too much inventory. I don't really need this oxygen bottle. Dead Space 3 is like Resident Evil 5, better with a friend. Even with a friend, I feel like that's a letdown of a game.
It wasn't just a nuke. They came loaded for war, seek and destroy. This was no patrol. They knew about the Ishimura. Someone knew. We were all dead from the moment we arrived.
Better than Callisto Protocol? Oh, most definitely. Not even a close comparison. It's embarrassing to put Callisto Protocol up against the old Dead Space 1 or Dead Space 2, really. Even the original Dead Space 1 walks over Callisto Protocol because it's just not a fun game to play. That game was just a bit of a failure. You know what? About the only thing that you can say that game has over it is that game has slightly better graphics. But I'd say this game has better art style, though. Even though, well, for some things. It does a better job designing its environments, to say the least. Yo, what's up? What's up, Raph? How you doing? Having a good night, man. Game runs better, yes. Callisto Protocol on PC was having a lot of issues. So I didn't even bother playing it on PC. I got it for PS5. This game though runs with. You know, usually when you have one leak in a pipe, it affects you. You're not gonna get a bunch of leaks going down the main line because all the leakage is gonna have. You know what? I need to stop caring about little details like that so much, even though I know it's true. Like all the pressure you out of the pipe, you wouldn't be getting more leaks going down it. Can you stop? This room would be, lethally hot, by the way. Thanks for the sim videos. Oh, well, you're most welcome. I'll have another one for you very soon on Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked eye. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attic. Sonic cursed me, man. I started singing that, and all of a sudden, dead. Death comes quick. Yeah, be careful of that. You're getting like a touch of fire on you. Love when I sing. Oh, you like my voice? Oh, thank you. Not again! Okay, why does this keep happening? He's the fastest thing alive. There's actually a very good parody of that old Sonic song as well. Scientifically accurate Sonic the Hedgehog. I will have my nudes, alright? You're not keeping me from them, no matter how many times I gotta burn alive. I don't know why I can get across it perfectly fine, but it's, going back across is the problem. There we go. Success. There's another block to use. I didn't see one. It was over there, but you know, a little unnecessary now. Though, ain't it? What is it? Do I gotta go? Oh, I gotta go over there. Do you have any tips and tricks for sim videos? Tips for sim videos. I don't know. What would that? Well, I don't think there's any tricks. It just like be. Well, trying to think. To me, it's like all methodical. It's just like you work at it until it's done. So I can't really think of any like too helpful information other than just like keep at it. It takes a while. They're not easy videos to make. They take a lot of time. That's why there's not that many people who do them. But don't get too frustrated if you won't find everything as well. There'll be stuff that you miss because you start thinking of like, oh, that, yeah. Don't get too upset by the comments you get. Since there'll always be a lot of negative comments for that type of content as well. Other than that, just focus on what you're saying. You need to make that as good as you can, really, more than anything else. And I guess make sure your audio quality is, you know, listenable too. Alright, what do we do for all this? Suppression system. What does that do? Turn off the fire? Sim vids are also quite funny. Mike, oh, well, thank you. I try to be like a mix of both, you know, funny and informative. I don't want to be too much of either one. That's my trick for it. Don't try to be too much of informative or be funny, or you're kind of like hurt the video, because it kind of needs to be a proper mix of both. At least that's the way I've always thought of it. Thing is, I also need the elevator on, so I turning that. Yeah, I guess it should help you get that item. At me, what if you didn't turn on? I know I was going. There had to be a reason you could turn off the, you know, suppress everything, so I went back to get that item. Too funny. It's kind of like, yeah, well, I mean, that'll work if you mean Maxter gets good views, but if that's the kind of video you want to make, I wouldn't recommend making it a sim video. You'll be better pressed turning it into some other type of format. Sim video needs, I think, just needs to have the proper like mix of information where you like actually being serious, but also enough like humor to make it work, to make it not too dry. Get fucked. Wait, are you fucked yet? You're still, I can't tell. Yeah, you're fucked. You're mega fucked. Both? You can turn both on? That's unusual for the system. Oh, you can. I'm just used to only be able to pick one. Did I kill? Apparently I killed two of these guys. I didn't even realize it. Or that one killed itself with a fire. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic. I need to remember the lines to like the parody of that song because it's really fucking good. Sonic goes 6 feet per second, but is nearly blind. Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, I feel embarrassed for some reason. When hedgehogs find poop, they put it in their mouth. Mix it with saliva until it's a foam. Then rub it on themselves.
After Ishimura's in the red,
Someone get the door open.
Science doesn't know why they do this. Why would a hedgehog do this? What the fuck? I gotta stop. Kill him already,
Help me
buddy.
get him to the Kelly.
Shoot him. It's not shit. Shoot him!
You were an idiot. How did he survive on this ship so long?
You're okay.
Oh god.
And then he destroyed our singularity drive. What a genius. Or did he? I don't know. Maybe they just splatted themselves. I guess stepping into a singularity drive ain't a good. But you know what? I'm glad they turned it off for us though, because we had to take this. How did he die in the original game, the Hammond guy?
What? Hammond vitals, they just flatlined.
Hammond's gone. Hammond shit.
Oh my god.
Warning. Cascade failure in all primary systems.
Fuck! The Valor's gonna blow! Go!
Uh-oh. Run! Run! Run for your life, young one!
Warning. Primary systems failure. Evacuate.
Make a new save, just in case it's a bad time.
Immediately. Warning.
Big brute smash him into pieces? Okay, that's a bit more dramatic than, I guess, just having him randomly killed.
Warning. Primary
Where am I
systems
going?
failure.
In here?
Evacuate immediately. Warning. Primary systems failure. Evacuate immediately.
I have a black hole.
Exchanger offline.
Oh, fuck. Open the door. Stop having it be closed.
Warning. Heat exchanger offline. Heat exchanger offline. Warning. Critical overload. Warning. Critical overload in main
Oh no, step
electrical
back. Which
grid.
way am I going? This way.
Warning. Critical overload in main electrical grid.
I don't think it'll actually explode since they're giving me save points during the middle of the chase.
Engine containment failure.
Where are all the Waffle House has found its new host comments? That happened only once on the Twitch stream. Is that something in... So, and he got kind of banned. Now, how scary would it be to go just tumbling around in space without like a tether cord?
Warning. Incoming debris. Sealing blast door.
Oh, we somehow got back into this room? Oh, there's... Okay. I have to do the puzzle again, do I?
Isaac, come in.
Here. Fuck, that was close.
Chen, Johnston, now Hammond. And I'm tracking movement from the Valor. I think some of those mutated soldiers made it on board. What about the Valor's singularity core?
It's covered in blood, but I got it. God. I hope Hammond was right about that shuttle.
He said it was on the crew deck, along with every unitologist on the ship and their marker. You need to... Wait, someone's opened the door near the bridge atrium? It'll get you to the crew deck, but who's left with that kind of clearance? Isaac, something's up, but we have to get that shuttle. For God's sake, be careful. We're all that's left.
Oh, like I said, isn't there that doctor lady, or did that doctor lady who was helping me earlier die, and I just didn't notice it?
Exiting zero gravity.
You're the one we killed the Weezers for. But I don't remember her dying. Alright, let's see. Do I have any, like, side quests? Find comms officer Bailey's rig. In communications, find supervisor Benson's rig. Is that one nearby? Was that kind of clearance? I mean, there's only one other person it could be. I don't know why we're asking the question. Maybe it's that evil doctor guy who's been mutating and butchering people. Yeah, also when she said we're the only ones left, you know, Isaac didn't speak up. Oh yeah, there's also my wife who I saw earlier. What about her? He hasn't really brought her up again since then.
Communications log. First comms operator Bailey reporting. I want this on record. The ship is under attack, but Captain Matthias has refused to issue a distress call. And we all know why. This whole operation...
They're not married? I thought they were like husband and wife.
Aegis 7 was sealed off. They knew it, we knew it, and we all kept our mouths shut. That ends now. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is USG Ishimura calling C. Wait, what the hell? Jesus. He took the whole comms array offline. It's over.
We take care of the regenerator ripoff. We froze one, but then we kind of ran into another one earlier. So I don't know if we'll have more of those or not. One more rig piece to find, right? And the tram maintenance. Where is the fucking tram maintenance at? It actually doesn't tell me where it's at when I try to like no idea where that is. Weird. Maybe you missed it. Well, usually it doesn't. You can't miss it because you can always go back. So it should like draw a line. Oh well. I don't think I've been to like tram. Well, wait, wouldn't tram maintenance been that place where you like get the damaged tram off the track and put the new one on? Like back near the beginning of the game? I would assume. A lot of save points. Yeah, they're very generous with those. It's like neither Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo will be part of E3 this year. That's bizarre. Real. That's pretty much canceled then. Then again, I really don't think we need E3 anymore. Pretty much all the big publishers who like release the AAA stuff do their own live streams at this point, since it's far cheaper. And people seem to, let's just get it all at once without to like put up with all the bullshit of waiting several days in a row for each freaking thing. So in the end, it's probably like, yeah, it's for the best. Alright. Usually you get attacked every time you come here. What if I like select that mission now? And now it shows me. put the line gun away for a while. I don't really find it that useful. Well, I didn't mean to sell it, but whatever. Line gun, or yeah. Since we got pulse rifle ammo, I guess we'll pull that back out. So get rid of the showcases in their entirety and just show everything during the Game Awards. Make it 6 hours. No, please. I don't want a 6-hour long Game Awards show. It's cringy enough as is. Do you want to give Jeff that much power? Really, do you? I mean, that he's already got enough power as it. No, a 2-hour to 3-hour game show is already long enough. I said game show. I mean, Game Awards show. As long as someone runs up on stage to talk about Bill Clinton. I don't think that's going to be happening again. Jeff has probably already had that kid killed. Like, how dare you ruin my perfect fucking game show. Game Awards show. Fucking little brat. Skin you alive. I like to think that, you know, in private, he just gets very, like, almost super villain-like. That would make me like him more, actually. You know who I am. I'm Jeff fucking Keighley. Okay, here we are. Come that way. I think we got all the rigs. Plasma gun is OP. Well, I put like all my upgrades into it, so yeah, it's pretty strong. Like, no other gun has been upgraded except for my plasma pistol. Or plasma, you'll cutter. He's lucky they made this a deadly weapon when it's really just meant to cut things, but it has like very long range. Super villain with that cool low-key energy. If he looks, yeah, but like when he like makes, yeah, he's like the kind of villain you don't expect. But when he like gets to the serious face, you just know things are fucked for you. It's like it's too late. Cross Jeff Keighley. Like, honestly, what do you think was going to happen? You can do your work from the break room? What is this? You had no idea he's BFF with guy. He's basically been like Kojima's best Western friend since forever, or at least thinks he is. I don't know if Kojima sees him the same way. He's probably friendly with him, but man, I don't know if he understands just how much Jeff is like. God, I love you, Kojima-san. He's so much.
Master security override generated for Isaac Clarke. All access will be logged.
You are not authorized. Or you are now authorized, I guess. A guide to unitology on the. Oh yeah. I don't think I'd make my captain. Pick my captain from the unitologist. But yeah. Basically, the Jeff Kojima love arc began right after I feel Kojima got canned from Konami, and Jeff was like, that made Jeff very angry. And so he's like, my best friend couldn't come here to get this award tonight because he was kept by the evilness of Kojima. Basically, that's where everyone started noticing it. Like, wow, Jeff, you're really going to bat. And then he kept going to bat. Like, I'll keep this award till he can show and come get it himself. And then every year at the Game Awards, he has Kojima come out for reasons even he has no game. Like last year, he had him come out like, hey, Kojima had a new blog, like a vlog, literally just his vlog, his YouTube channel to announce, and that was it. And he got prime time, FaceTime with the crowd, like, hey, here's Kojima saying to announce his next big announcement. You expect a game, but like, oh yes, I'd like to announce my new video game related vlog. You can put it on YouTube. Oh God, Jeff. That was not necessary. You could have just made a Twitter post. Alright. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We will buy these though. Let's buy another pack 'em. I mean, it's kind of cute though, I will admit. It's a cute friendship. I won't deny them their love for each other. My evil Jeff voice is funny. It's just me like a fuck, you've crossed fucking Jeff Keighley. I'm barely putting any effort into it. Alright, so where are we heading to? Down here again? I guess we can't take the tram anymore? Honestly didn't know how Game Care Network has the mindset to take 8 months for some of his vids. The most I'm willing to go is 2 or maybe 3 months. I mean, maybe he's got this stuff going on in his life. I don't know the guy personally, but maybe it's just a hobby for him. And he doesn't really feel like getting a video out every month. I mean, like, is it really that? I mean, not that I want to, like, quite, I mean, you do it the way you want to do it, but like, what do you do? Like, okay, no vid, unsubscribe. I mean, I'm guessing that's what's the case for somebody. I don't know. It just like he's probably got his own job. He probably doesn't consider YouTube his main job like I do. So for me, this is how I make my money. Maybe he's got something else going on. All right, what are we gonna upgrade? Can't upgrade the suit anymore. Look at that, more damage to the pistol. Melee attacks can knock enemies prone, huh? I don't know if I really want to go for that because I never really use melee attacks that much. But sure, why not? Might as well get every upgrade we can for this gun. It's the only one we really need. All my other guns are feeling awfully jealous. I think they would have added, I wish they would show those new parts I had to it. Like, what makes this, like, knock things flat now? They put, like, a knife on it or something.
Isaac, I'm losing you. Something on the crew deck must be interfering with the signal.
I can guess what that something is.
If the marker's active... Shit. The crew deck is locked down, but the deck supervisor might have an override key. The last location I have for her is the gym. How long will it take to install the singularity core on that shuttle?
Not long, if no one tries to stop me.
Hurry. We can't leave the marker in their hands.
can't. Dartigan is the parent who says, I don't have a favorite child while one kid gets all... Oh, I would most certainly have a favorite child. And I would make sure they know, if I ever had multiple children. I'd be lucky, though, if they wouldn't all just turn out to be shitheads. Knowing my family history. Like, they'd all just be miserable failures. Does that mean, like, side quests? Okay, we still got that, but we can't do that in the room while the crew deck is still off, huh? Aren't we your children? God, I hope not. So we're having kids? Mini. I'm putting a whole baseball team inside you. So get ready. Quite an ordeal, I know, but I have faith in you. You know what? This doesn't look like a very positive cult. Chat, promise me your cult-like tactics will never go this far. I can't have you dying. You know, candles and, like, drawing circles on the floor, that's fine. Just, you know, cut out the suicide part. It's a little too far of your devotion. I don't need, like, the wiki articles on me going negative, you know? Gotta keep those awfully positive. They're not dead, they're just method acting. Oh, it's very convincing. What with, like, you know, the suffocation bags wrapped around their head and blood. Wait, why'd they have blood on the suffocation bag? Did they like get beat with a hammer afterward?
Security card required.
Hmm. Everything I need to sell. I've got very little space on me, though. We don't really need that many of these. I never use them anyways. And they seem like they're plentiful. Broke my nose on stage once. Ow. Mid-show during some stage combat and had a death monologue I had to do, so I had to keep going. Director was like, that was the best you did. Your monologue, you should wait, because you're kind of almost dying. So it was method acting is what you should say. You were dedicated to the... I respect you for staying on the stage and going through with it, though. You're really committed to the show must go on. So, chat, I think tomorrow we'll be finishing this game up. I don't want to do too much more because I want to make sure I have enough for at least a 2-hour stream tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe 3 hours if we get lucky. So I think we will call it there. You wish? You think I won't finish tomorrow? That's awfully, you know, condescending. It's only like 2 chapters left, right? I think we can do it tomorrow. Oh, that was a great stream though, Chad. You know what? Dead Space streams have, you know, proven to be surprisingly good. Energy is high. Don't think you finished last time? The chapters are long. If I have to go over a little bit, then I'll go over a little bit. I do need to finish it tomorrow though. Yes, to go early so we can start making babies. Well, that's gonna be a week-long effort though. Don't spend one day on that. Felt so guilty, but yeah, no one noticed. Did they not notice the blood? I feel like your nose would, you know, bleed a lot at that point. But hey, hopefully it healed properly. No, like, crooked, you know, schnoz. Bravo. Hey, I'm sort of what you would almost consider an entertainer. I understand the, you know, the grind set. Thought you had a blood. They thought you know, look at this show off, this try hard, bring in blood packets when the theater manager didn't even give her one. All right, people, make a line for the baby train. How many? Wow, how many of you want that? Okay, I didn't expect that kind of response. All right, line up. I got enough stamina. I do my exercises. That's so creepy, though. Oh, well, you know what? I hope all of you feel respected. Immensely. But hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna call it there, chat. That has been a good night of streaming. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Hopefully you'll have time to come back tomorrow to see the finale of the game. See if it lives up to all your esteemed hopes. So, but thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being chill. If you're new here, hit the follow button. You can also join my Discord by typing the Discord code in the chat or scrolling down, click on the banner there. It's a very nice banner too. Also, thank you to the mod team. Thank you for any bit subs and gift subs tonight. Very much appreciated. As well as just thank you guys for giving me your time tonight. Much my honor, you know. But I'm sleepy. Didn't get much. Decided to get up early today because I was waiting for the AC guy to show up, and I figured they'd show up early, and they did. So I called that one right. So I'm gonna get extra sleep tonight, and you'll hopefully get the lion's share of my editing done tomorrow because I need to finish up that video. So I'll see you all tomorrow, everybody. Peace and love.